Hello everyone, it's me again from Ms. Peters, and before we go into today's dealings, this week is NFP week and there are a lot of fundamentals coming out this week, so you have to trade cautiously. Once again, welcome to the DREALTIESFX, a channel where we teach you everything about the financial market, be the practical aspect of the financial market, where we actually teach you how to trade the financial market, or be the theoretical aspects, where we teach you how to know where you know what is Forex, where the origin of Forex, how it all started. So if you are thinking of how and where to start, this is the right channel for you to be, so don't sleep on it. So today we'll be looking at British pounds JPY, GBPJPY. So let's go into the charts together. So on the daily time frame, when I woke up this morning, I was able to, that is why it's very important to say why you are waiting for your price to come to your entry. You just go back to the chart and try to see if you can get something else, or maybe you missed something in your previous analysis. So when I woke up this morning, I was just, okay, let me just sit down and look into the chart well and see if I can see something different. And then I spotted this break of structure here, this one that is here. I just marked it this morning. I spotted this break of structure here to the upside, and which made this zone here a valid zone for me. This zone that I'm marking now, a valid zone for me to consider entry, while I'm targeting here as my for resistance. This is on the daily time frame. So when I switched to the 4 hours time frame, I saw something very, very interesting. On the 4 hours time frame, this is what I'm getting. On the 4 hours time, I'm over here. This is that zone, and this was the previous zone that I was actually, this one here is the previous zone that I was actually expecting price to come and tap me into the market. And waking up this morning and seeing price reaction from a zone that was tested, I was like, okay, let me just look into the chart. So this is on a 4 hours time frame, and this is the zone, this is the support zone that I was able to mark out on the daily time frame. So this is the 4 hours time frame, and what I'm saying here is that, okay, see, this price has tested this zone the first time here, and also the second time here. And for me, aside the amount of time price touches a zone to make it a valid support or resistance zone, I also have one thing that makes it a valid zone for me, which is break of structure. I should be able to spot a break of structure around that zone that I'm considering a valid zone for me. So when I woke up this morning, I saw this break of structure and I marked it, and look at it over here. It's so clear for me that this is a break of structure to the upside, and which made this zone a valid zone for me. Now, if you can see that liquidity price got from here and liquidity price got from here, was not enough to push the market to this resistance zone here. So what are we expecting? For me, I'm expecting a liquidity sweep on this area. Where's my Elliott wave? For me, I'm expecting a liquidity sweep. Sorry, I'm expecting a liquidity sweep. I'm expecting price to sweep liquidity from here, or clear out all the stop losses and orders that are here. Price will come down to this place, we test this place, and then grab enough liquidity from that zone that can push price to this resistance zone that I've marked up here. That is how simple it is for me. Remember, this is my opinion. You have your own opinion. Everybody have their own different way of trading. So this is my own simple opinion. I have to be patient enough to wait for a clear, in short, for this trade, I think I'm going to be setting a buy limit order from here up all the way to this zone. I have a way of setting my target zone, and I will be targeting, let me say 40 pips to get 206. For me, that is what I'm expecting on GJ, depending on the news that are coming up this week, the NFP, and we have to trade very, very cautiously. Don't just jump into trade. And what I'm seeing here is, for me, is a clear setup for me, and I have to be patient enough to wait for price to come back to this liquidity zone, sweep the whole liquidity here and here, then wait for, I'm not even waiting for a confirmation, because first thing first, I know what I'm risking to know if this trade will go well or not. With my risk management in check, I know what I'm putting into this trade. So what I'm doing there is a buying, because it's a liquidity sweep, not a liquidity grab. So I should not be expecting so many more candlestick confirmation on that zone. Just set my limits there and leave the market to do what it has to do. So that's all for GJ. So with that simple analysis for GBPJPY, we have to wait. One thing in the forex market is for we to set our targets. Once price gets to our targets, we react and wait for the market to do what it has to do. We don't have the power to push the market. We just wait. So if you really like that what you just watched, please why not subscribe to our YouTube channel, and don't forget to hit the notification button so you get notified whenever I drop clips like this. And also follow us on all our social media handle, be it WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, and you will not be left out. For more clips, you know what to do. And if you want to be part of the community, you can hit me up at any time.